Well, I've been putting this off long enough. Once I get this bolt fixed, what we're doing with that long stud, we're cutting it off and re-drilling it and tapping it and threading it, and so I can mount that. I need that one bolt before I can put this back together. In the meantime, I'm going to clean it all up. Been putting that off. That's what I'm going to do today. Okay. I went to Peter's work the other day there to see if he could stamp this for me, and he went to the hospital. He wasn't feeling very well, and sharp pains in his stomach. Lots of stress. But I just went there today, and he gave me the stamp set. So I'm just going to do it myself. I just dropped them. So one thing I learned about stamping metal is you just can't use a regular 2x4. It's too soft. It'll dent in the aluminum. So I got a nice block of hardwood here. Even metal, or I think maybe a sheet of aluminum would work good too. I don't know. Yeah, let me put the camera up top. Well, let's try it. One thing about the original Norton ones, you look at mine over there, like the numbers are all crooked and all over the place. Maybe I can do a little better job than that, but let's try it. Leaves a circle around that, and actually the original ones on the 850s are all like that. Okay, there's a 1. Don't want to screw this up. Just double checking here. That's a 3. Let me see. That's backwards. There we go. 1, 3, 6. A little bit down. 6. I practice on this piece of aluminum I got over here. That's the 6 that way. Can't believe I put that other one down a little bit. Oh, figure. Are you even seeing there? 1, 3, 6. And 1 again. 1. That's 1 that way. One. 5. I'm just hitting another piece of aluminum over here, making sure I'm holding it the right way. Five. I think that's a 7. Let's try that. That's a 7. Yeah, if anything, I hit the 1 too hard. Now the date I'm debating about, because these Nortons were just notorious for having dates stamped in the wrong places and the wrong time of year, but the serial number, according to the build dates on the internet, says that this. Had a phone call, cuts my video camera off. Yeah, so the Nortons are kind of all over the map, you know. Even when you look at the they're not even sure like how many Roadsters they made that year or how many S models. The last recorded S model, oh, I can't remember what it was now. You know, it varies. It's kind of whatever anybody finds or pulls out, and they have sets the standard for it. But they do have some build date recommendations, and according to that, this thing is May. But if you look closely on mine, in this corner here, like that's stamped. It's double stamped. I'm assuming that means D69, December of '69. I kind of like to keep it that way. But, you know, why was this one stamped D69 and then the other ones, all the other dates in that range are May? You know, I could stamp this for May, and I don't have the letters to write out the word, but on the later models, they were just using the numbers, like May's the 5th month, so I would go 05 and then 70/70. But I kind of really like to put that D69. You never know, it might have been an oddball bike, an oddball frame that was stamped, you know, at the end of '69 and then not used until May. You know, maybe that's the story behind this bike. There's a lot of oddities in Nortons, especially when they're in transition through the year, you know, with different parts being used. You know, and especially in the later years, the Nortons were just made up of all the leftover parts from previous years. So there's a lot of varieties in it. I wish I had the letter D in there. Yeah, I don't know. Because here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to build a rat rod Norton. This is my plan for the future. I've been looking at other frames and swing arms I can pick up pretty cheap. And I'm going to build like a rat rod sort of Norton, or a, you know, like a bobber, but it's going to be kind of rough a little bit, but you know, all rebuilt new on the inside. And solo seat and straight bars and the whole works. And so what I want to do, I want to I want to put this serial number on the rat rod bike and keep this serial number on this Norton, and then that way I can drive either bike on the road. Just get this bike safetied and on the road, and just take the ownership when I drive the other bike. Don't know how legal that is, but that's my plan. So that's why I want to keep this one. So now I got 2 serial number plates. I could have 2 motorcycles. So that's another reason why I'd like to put December '69 on this one. I'm going to try to Google it a little bit more and see if anybody else has seen anything else like that, maybe before I stamp this. You know, it's kind of weird. Alright, let me get back to you. There's a couple websites on here that have the build dates, and it doesn't show any bikes stamped in December of 1969, but the Roadster, the first Roadster in 1970 was in March 135. The last S was built in June 1350. So they overlap. Like my bike's supposedly built in May for the Roadster, and it's 136. So they took a lower number bike and built the last S after May, right, in June. So they're all over the map with their build dates, like between the different models, the Fastback, the Roadster, and the S. So you never quite know. I think I'm going to stamp it for May. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the one website here, but there's another website. Plus, I've been keeping track of here on my computer of build dates from any bikes that I see on eBay or I see online for sale, and I've been keeping track of them just to see where they fit in. And here's a 20 MS Roadster built in May 1970 with 136000. I think that's from another website. And so, you know, mine's 1361, something like that. So that's in May. So mine should be built in May. I found another one, you know, in May 1970, 136059. Here's mine, 136157. But then they go backwards again for June, 135 for the last S model. Fastback, 138. So it's kind of all over the map. So I think I'm going to stamp it for May. May 1970. All right. Okay, so I did a little more research on the internet. And I'm going to put May on there. That has to be the build date for it. But I don't have the letters. I just called Peter. He's got them at work. So I'm just going to stamp the 1970 in there. Man, there's not going to be much room. I think I'll just do maybe 70. And then I'll put May here. That's what I'll do. I'll just put the 70 here. And I'll do it backwards. Put the 0 in. Because some of them are the whole number on there. Some of them are just 70. So I'm just going to put 70. Could have been lower. Pissed me off. Let's see what this one is here. That way. There's 70. I got just enough room to type May in here. I'll do that tomorrow at Peter's work. Bring this back to him. And getting some other parts fixed when I'm there too. Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, that's it for now.